So we're here November 27th or 8th, whatever the Sunday is. This little section where the corn used to be still has plants growing and still has tomatoes trying to come up, so we're leaving it for now. This here is some squash that isn't really producing, so that's probably going to come out, and we're going to plant parsnips here next time. And basil. Took out all the oregano plants which were dead, and one of the basil plants that was dead. And then kind of moved things around a bit. The blueberries are trying to decide what they want to do. The leaves have all gone red, but it's got flowers on it, so I don't get it. That's okay. So we pulled everything out of this. We had some dead dill plants that just were too late in the season. Pulled out the last of the beets. And that entire bed and everything up to this lettuce plant right here is all planted today with garlic. This is still open down here. Probably plant parsnips up here as well. This is a tomato plant that I don't think is going to do anything, but Grandma wants to keep it, so we're keeping it. And scraggly okra, which are apparently still producing, so we've decided to leave them. Pulled out all the beans and peas, which never really did produce all that much. They produced some. And you can see the squash has gotten clear over here. It's gotten clear up there. Clear over there. It's all over the place. But it's still producing as well, so we've left that. And then the fig tree is not doing well with the cold weather. It'll end up dropping all those leaves before we're through. So yeah, no figs this year, but didn't expect any. Usually it's 2-3 years after you transplant it, I guess. So we pulled out all those peppers, the oh my goodness, rellenos. And we pulled out all the Brussels sprouts. We kind of had to. The peacocks have gotten hungry and decided to strip them down to their ribs on all the leaves. It was kind of funny. We kept it all for the compost though. And then the tomatoes, the various tomatoes in very sad state. But there's tomatoes on them, so what you gonna do? This one is full of green tomatoes. And this one here, and the one over here, we don't know what. Something's trying to dig at them. Seth thinks it's a gopher. I don't think so. It's not gopher hole kind of thing. It's more like dog digging, but could be any number of things. Take you back here, show you what we did back when it was nice and warm out. Yes, it was almost 80 degrees today. It was gorgeous. Cleaned out the strawberry bed. So that what you're seeing is all strawberries now. Not any weeds. And you know, strawberries have gone and filled up that corner there. So that's kind of fun. And then today we filled this up with 7 33-gallon bags of shredded paper and covered it in steer manure and topsoil. You can still see the paper poking through, but it won't be blowing away. This here is about a foot from the top. Back there it's about 8 inches from the top. And on this end, that is actually about 3-4 feet deep, down to about 1.5 feet on the far end. So that gives you an idea of how much paper is actually in there. And that will sink down like crazy over the next month or two, especially if the worms can find their way into it. There are several openings for them to be able to get into it, so I suspect we'll have worm-eaten paper by the time spring comes around. Unfortunately, that also means we'll probably have to fill it up again and again. But by then, we'll probably do a lot more topsoil amendment stuff. But anyway, that works out. And the last few anise plants I couldn't get to, of course, went to seed. Which means next year, we're going to have a whole bunch of new baby anise plants. Yay! So that'll be fun. We'll have to tackle it early and keep them from catching on. Anyway, that's it for now. Oh, one more thing. We are expecting to be back up probably in the next week or two because the pepper tree has died. And that one branch has no counterweight like it used to because that counterweight is now on the ground. So before this side falls off, we're probably going to get up there and rope it off and chop it down bit by bit. See how it works out. You can tell by the base there. I guess you can maybe have a sense of scale here. I don't know. But this is 2 feet wide, which means that base is about 3.5 feet wide across. So, yeah, that'll be fun. Anyway, that's it. Talk to you later.